Greetings, citizens of the galaxy. Welcome to Swtor Gaming.
Remember that you walk the path to power.
Who we truly are is defined by our actions.
Welcome everybody to Swtor Gaming. I just was watching the Jedi Fallen Order cutscene movie. And if you haven't seen it, or if you don't plan on getting the game, at least I tell you it's worth to see the movie, because there's some things, especially one interesting thing that can answer the question we've had ever since we saw the first, I wouldn't even say a teaser trailer, but that little cutscene we have with Dark Rey, and has Easter eggs that go back to episode 8. Before I continue, I'd like to say, look, if you don't want any spoilers going into episode 9, possible spoilers, or spoilers for the game Jedi Fallen Order, I would say it's probably good to check out now, and after you see the cutscene movie or played the game itself, I'd come back and check this video. But if that's okay with you, I'm gonna go forward and just give my hypothesis, or theory or insight into what I've seen and how it could possibly connect to episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. So without further ado, I'll give you guys a count of 3. 3, 2, 1. Alright, you guys been warned, spoiler alert and all. I'm gonna go forward. So we see a scene, probably if you go check the movie, it's about probably two and a half hours in, where he touches this black mirror, very similar to the black mirror in that well of the dark side, or dark side cave that Rey saw it. And just like I thought we had seen, it shows a possible future, and it's the dark side. So the dark side tends to show you a version of the truth, that gives you a possible answer. And how I'm looking at that, and after watching what we see Cal Kestis, how it connects to probably episode 9 as well, you'll see is the following. Cal Kestis touches the mirror. He sees a vision of the future because he's trying to find this holocron by I believe they're called the Zophonians, that will have a list of all the Force-sensitive children that he could start to rebuild the Jedi Order after, the purge. So he touches his mirror and he starts seeing the future. He builds the Jedi Order, and these children are hunted down, but he goes all the way until a part where you as a player have to turn on your lightsaber. First thing I looked at is, why is the lightsaber red? So as I watch, he makes all the way back into the vision where he's touching the mirror, and as he's touching the mirror, and he's also wearing an Inquisitor's outfit. His double-bladed lightsaber and Inquisitor outfit. He touches the mirror. He sees himself on the other side, and you see a dark and a light. The Force is constantly about balance, right? So a dark and a light. Now, how this connects to episode 9 is that we saw a dark side Rey with a double-bladed lightsaber. Who's to say that is not something else that Rey has to face, is the darkness within inside her? And I believe this is another thing that Cal Kestis fights, is the darkness inside him. But going into episode 9, I really do think that this is going to be, I don't believe there might be a dark side Rey. I believe this is a vision, maybe a vision made manifest, but a trial that she has to complete, as she's the last of, I guess you would consider, the Jedi, and she has to rebuild it her own way. She has to conquer herself before she can build anything. So my hypothesis is, or my theory would be, is that it's just going to be a vision, a dark side vision, not unlike what we saw Luke's vision in Dagobah, where he fights what he perceives as Vader, cuts off his head, and you see, after the mask explodes, you see Luke's face in there, which originally was supposed to be the end of the first cut, which is called Revenge of the Jedi, where after burning Vader on the pyre, he takes his helmet, he becomes the new Darth Vader. Like Vader said, the circle is now complete. And that was originally the ending, but they thought it would be end on a bad note. It wouldn't be as popular. There would be no victory, and imagine like there would be no rejoicing. We did it. There wouldn't be that good feeling. You could imagine as bad as people, or as some people didn't like the Rian Johnson episode 8. If Return of the Jedi ended on a sour note, and I guess our good guys didn't win, fans wouldn't go home satisfied. So they obviously changed the ending. I'm not saying I'm not going to really get in discussion on episode 8. I've already put my feelings out about that, But to stay on topic, I really do believe it's going to be interesting to see going forward how Darth Rey, or what people are calling Darth Rey, or Dark Side Rey would be more accurate, is going to manifest. But I believe it'll be one of these visions, these mirror visions. But who knows? I mean, think about this too. I mean, there's so much stuff like the world between worlds. Is it possible that those are the same kind of mirrors? You know what I mean? That are used in Star Wars Rebels, that temple on Lothal, the world between worlds. Are those black mirrors as well that show different scenes and possible futures? You know what I mean? Can it be altered? Is Darth Rey going to come out of the mirror? We'll have to see. But I just thought I'd share that because I'm watching this cutscene movie and I go, man, this is like episode 8 with the mirror. Going into Rise of Skywalker, there's a chance that a little bit of episode 8 and a little bit of this in this game could manifest in Rey's storyline. So those are all my thoughts for now. Just tell me in the comments below what you think. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to Swtor Gaming, as I put out certain stories using characters of Swtor and talk about selected topics that happen in Star Wars. I'll be doing some episodes of the Mandalorian coverage. We'll try to get them as soon as I can. I have a lot of things going outside of this, but I appreciate that you guys are hanging on and watching. It's important for me. I'm trying to really build this channel, and I've gotten support from certain YouTubers like Broaxium, Urban Acolyte, Swtorista, who's in my guild for Swtor. I've even had support from some of the devs at Star Wars The Old Republic. A special thanks to Max Middleman, who's a voice actor who I met in Swtor Cantina, New York. Just like Cal Kestis' master said, keep failing, keep getting back up. It's the only way to succeed. Don't allow yourself to be weighed down by ego and pretense. That's why I've modified the Jedi saying, may the force of others be with you, always, to may the force of your will further your destiny, because it takes your will, your willingness to go through and do what must be done that will get you to where you need to go. With that, I'll leave you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Maybe you guys have theories of your own, how this may connect to Episode 9, Rise of Skywalker. And may the force of your will further your destiny, always.